Jamie,
how are we all?
Question for you. Who do you think was more out of their depth yesterday? Ryan Mason managing Spurs at Anfield, or you at a festival aimed at teenagers?
Listen, I went to this festival. I had a good time. It was a good laugh, but I realised very quickly that I'm way too old to be going to festivals now. And, I went to support, and it was interesting. Let's just say that. The world's changed.
I've just got this image of you. Hey, guys, where's Razorlight? Where's Top Loader?
I was looking for the 90s festival and I couldn't find it. Let's just say that.
Oh, amazing. Jamie, talk to me about Spurs, because I was watched it live and I thought it can't be happening again. Another 3 goals in the opening 15 minutes. Then they came back into it, and actually I thought they played quite well at times.
Yeah, I mean, look, second half we were better, and the most annoying thing is again, after 15 minutes, I'm at this festival and I've got people coming up to me left, right and centre saying, you seen the score? It's like people only want to talk to me about how bad Spurs are. And I'm like, yeah, I can see the score. I'm watching the game. Give it a rest, Will. But yeah, look, second half we were good. Come out second half, get back in the game and show that we have got some world-class talent in this side. But, I think the incident that Ryan Mason's going on about, it's an unbelievable decision. It's to send it off.
Jota on Skipp. So Jota on Skipp, a high boot. Tell me why it's a sending off.
Well, it's a high boot. I mean, you've caught him straight in the face. It's not like Skipp. Sometimes you see him, Skipp goes down or someone goes down low and you go, that maybe it's not as high. But that is really high. Diogo Jota hasn't been brave enough in the tackle, to go in with his head. So he puts his boot up and he catches him in the face and he's gashed his face. It's a sending off. It's a high boot. You've got to go for that. It's dangerous play. And that costs us the game. You got Richarlison doing the pigeon dance. And then Diogo Jota goes and wings it when he shouldn't be on the pitch. He just sums it up for Tottenham.
What about Skipp on Diaz earlier on in the game?
Yeah, potentially it's a dangerous one. He gets a booking, you'd say, yeah, okay. But look, I'll be honest with you. I was embarrassed again for Tottenham in the first 15 minutes game. I don't know what team talks this mob are doing. I don't know what pre-match meals they're having. I don't know what frame of mind they're going into a game at. So, every single week going into a game, you're going 2-3-0 down against decent sides. It is a joke. It's embarrassing for the football club. You're having to come back and you've got Kane and Son who can actually do something in a game. If we haven't got Kane, I don't know what we're going to do next season. Without Kane, we could be Chelsea.
Right.
Like, that's how bad we could be Chelsea next season. That's how bad it could be.
Right, you're being silly now. I want to ask you a question in all seriousness, and you've touched on it, Jamie, right? And with one of the Spurs fans on earlier, surely Harry Kane has to leave.
Look, I don't want to be I've said it before, and I think he's obviously going to be on his way out eventually. The man's a world-class player. He's got a year left on his contract. And Ali, I'm worried. The biggest thing I'm worried about is Chelsea, because Todd Bowley has got money to burn. He'll throw anything at it. I think he's bringing in Pochettino because Pochettino believes that he can get Harry Kane out of Tottenham. Because we've all said, no, there's no way he'll go Chelsea. There's no way he'll go Chelsea. His family don't want to move from London. He's settled in London. Chelsea will happily pay 150 million to Daniel Levy if they think they can get Harry Kane. And Chelsea fans will love it if they nick our best player. So I think Pochettino's going to be on the phone to him in the summer once that's confirmed and done. And that I'm worried about that. I really am.
Yeah.
Jamie, just going back to the game there, and we were on about the start again that Spurs have had. I just don't understand.
It's when you was a gaffer, Dean, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, you're only as good as your tools, and you were like the blunt hacksaw from B&Q, but I had to build a kitchen with you. You know what I mean?
I would have described him as a number one tool.
Anyway, Jamie, so you're letting Liverpool walk into your half with the ball like they do every week. I don't get how they can't understand. You've got 3 centre-backs marking 1 striker and you're trying to press. Half the team's pressing, and then as a midfield player, they're getting done in midfield. And I thought the positive thing was Ryan Mason, who was a midfield player, has changed it and put another player in their second half, and they were miles better.
Well, I think the good thing about Ryan Mason is I think what the biggest thing where we've struggled at this season is midfield, getting overrun. Been overrun in midfield so many times. And Ryan Mason played in midfield, and he was a good player. And you know, as a midfielder, when you're getting overrun and you can't get near it. So at least he sees that and goes, you know, if that's me in midfield, I know what I need. I need another body in there. So I actually think Ryan's quite good. I think he sees the game. He's passionate about it. You know, and at the end of the day, when you've got players at the back just making mistakes, I mean, what's Lucas Moura doing? I mean, Lucas Moura, you know, in the 95th minute of a game, and you're trying to like side foot one back to the centre half. Just put your foot through it.
What about the right back, Jamie? He doesn't even know Curtis Jones is there. The right back.
We're all talking about Oliver Skipp and Diogo Jota not being on the pitch, but Lucas Moura, what are you doing, mate? You know, you're in the last minute of the game. Just get rid of it. Put it on the pitch. You walk away 3-3, and you say it's half decent point. But let's be honest, guys. It's not great, is it? I mean, we played Newcastle, got pumped. Played Man United, we go 2-0 down. And then we play Newcastle, and we're embarrassing again. We're 3-0 down. You know, we got 1 point from 3 games from the teams really that are around us that we should be trying to get results from. You know, we're just painting over cracks. That's all we're doing. Painting over cracks with half-decent performances in second half, but it's nowhere near good enough.
Jay, really quick one, just before you go on the other boss on the other side, that is, Jurgen Klopp, having a bit of a go, celebrated in John Brooks' face, the fourth official, did his hamstring by the looks of it. Came out in the press conference and was basically saying that Paul Tierney's got an agenda against Liverpool. What did you think of that?
I think that's a bit harsh. I think, you know, I don't know why he's saying that, because his player who's won the game, he's on the pitch, who should have been sent off. So if anything, the major decision that he wanted from the game or got from the game was the referee keeping his player on the pitch that scores. So tempers and that and passion on the side, I love it. I get it. I'm all for it. I think the game's getting a little bit boring sometimes, and there's too many things that we scrutinise because of VAR and all that sort of nonsense. But he can be a little bit much on the side, you know, like running up to the referee and celebrating in his face. Just a bit disrespectful. We're asking for respect to the referees and stuff, and, you know, how it's going down into non-league and into Sunday League football, getting into referees' faces. And it is bad, because I've seen it. I've been at a Sunday League game recently, and they're terrible, some of the way they treat officials. And it does come, you know what, it does come from the top. You know, if you've got Jurgen Klopp running up to the fourth official and in his face celebrating, come on, you know, we're talking about the top level in the Premier League here. That can't be happening.
All right, Jamie O'Hara, thank you very much.
Hold on, can we talk about Ali McCoist's Rangers? We're not going to have that discussion.
We're out of time, mate. Jamie, we're just out of time, mate.
And we're going to talk about the fact that you've sorted out that wallpaper.
I'll give you a wee call. Give you a wee call after the show about 10 o'clock.
Goal.
And we'll talk a bit more. We'll talk about modern music, son. We'll talk about modern music.
I've just been sent a picture actually of Jamie O'Hara at this festival, and you've got these really short denim shorts on and wellies. I've never seen you like that. They're so far up. They're almost They're almost hot pants, Jamie. What are you like? And oh my God, you got a cowboy hat on as well.
He's like something at the village people.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.